Mommy's being silly.
It's recording.
Cat's out of the bag. About my business. Oh, I don't have enough bronzer on. I don't look biracial enough. I wonder if this is enough bronzer. Do I look biracial now? That's not a bald spot whatsoever, no. I'm 43% Nigerian. I'm also from Malta and Canada. I'm Queen of the World. Hey there, Megan here. There has been a lot of curiosity about my business, and because I have to rebrand and Netflix has partnered with me, and I had to think about it, but because I'm super desperate for attention and I can't go a day without having someone talk about me in the media, I'm gonna go ahead and announce my new trademark as ever, and nobody can stop me. It's about me and the things that are special to me and the things that I love and me and the things that are special to me. Harry, get me my bronzer! Is this too much bronzer? I look okay, right? Yeah, low-key. I think I look really good. I look so good. I am so hot right now. I am like heart attack beautiful. They said that. Okay? And I have like mile-long legs, and Catherine's just jealous of me, okay? I have way better hair than Catherine. Harry, what are you doing? Oh no. Marcus! Get the Narcan! I don't know what any of this shit is. This is poor people stuff. I pay people to handle this. I should call Tyler Perry. I don't feel safe. There's people outside with their cameras. They're taking pictures of me. No, I don't actually know how to bake shit. I just sprinkle a little bit of shit on top at the end and claim it for my own. I actually got every recipe I know from my ex, but he's not gonna say anything. Trust me. Who let these children in the house? Oh, they're mine? Shit, I forgot. Harry, your sister-in-law is in the news again. That bitch, who does she think she is? Okay, I'm just as much Diana's daughter-in-law as she is. I'm just as much Diana's daughter-in-law as Kate. Hello, Netflix? Yeah, I think that we need to fire the entire marketing crew. Because my trailer was ratioed and it's all their fault. No, I told them not to leave the comments open, but they did anyway, and everybody is saying what they think, and we can't have that. I want asses fired now. I want a new team, and I want $5 million more. The trademark didn't go through yet? Well, I made the Instagram post last night. Because the Reddit sleuths already figured it out. What else was I supposed to do? You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. I'm getting a new lawyer. You're fired. I'm getting a new housekeeper. Harry, get me my bronzer. Cat's out of the bag. So, those of you who have been following me for years know that there's been a lot of interest in my business. So, I had to rebrand because I couldn't come up with a proper trademark before soft launching myself into nothing. But because Netflix has decided to partner with me after a long consideration, I've decided to accept. And we are going to be in partner together. Did that seem relatable? Was that authentic? Okay. wanted to share that with you. Harry? Harry? Are you okay? Harry? Nacho? Nacho? Get the Narcan! Nacho, get the Narcan! Nacho! Nacho, get the Narcan! You use this in baking, right? I got this one from China, but we're not gonna tell anyone that, okay? I'm merging a $500 one. What the fuck is this, Harry? What do you do with this? Listen, I don't do this shit, okay? That's why we have maids, okay? That's why we have housekeepers. Harry, do I have enough jewelry? Or do you think I should put more jewelry? Harry, do you think this is relatable? And then you just sort of... And you get your jewelry all in there, right? Like that's how that's done, isn't it? Like, you know what? I don't need your back talk. I am in charge here. Is this how it works? Harry, do I have enough extensions on? Do you think I should put more extensions on? Is this authentic enough? Do I look good? I look better than Catherine. I do. I have much better hair than Catherine. So those of you who might be wondering, I have to rebrand because Netflix has partnered with me. And, you know, because I don't have any points to prove, and I totally don't need to clap back at anybody on the internet about anything ever. I just wanted to share this very special moment with you. Oh. No wonder she always looks dirty. Look how much bronzer is coming off my face. And before anyone tries to yell and scream and cry that I'm racist, I'm biracial. I'm half native, so fuck off. Okay. I'm making this video today just to poke a little fun and get some views because the content with this woman is never ending. However, Megan, if you're watching this, or if any of your minions are watching this, I want you to know that I'm starting to pity you, okay? And I didn't want to be in a place where I pitied you. I've been enjoying watching your downfall. What's the term? When you enjoy watching someone else's deconstruction, the devaluation, and the inevitable doom of someone. What's that term called? I'll have to look it up. Schadenfreude. 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 Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Yeah. So I've been enjoying watching your downfall for basically my entire pregnancy and well into my mat leave. But it's starting to get ridiculous, Megan.
Okay. Cat's out of the bag. I'm shocked we've kept this a secret for so long. In 2 weeks, my show's coming out, which I'm so excited for. And also my business, which I think there's been a lot of curiosity about. Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood, it's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area. Then Netflix came on, not just as my partner in the show, but as my partner in my business, which was huge. So I thought about it. and I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022, and this is the moment. And it's called As Ever. As Ever essentially means as it's always been. And if you followed me since 2014 with the TIG, you know I've always loved cooking and crafting and gardening. This is what I do, and I haven't been able to share it with you in the same way for the past few years, but now I can. So as things are starting to trickle out there, I wanted you to hear it from me first. Of course, there will be fruit preserves. I think we're all clear at this point that jam is my jam. But there's so many more products that I just love that I use in my home, and now it's time to share it with you. So I can't wait for you to see it. Thanks, guys.
It's recording.
Okay.
Look, that's why we're covering our foreheads like this. It's to hide the wrinkly forehead. I can't afford Botox and filler, unlike some people. Anyway, it's starting to get ridiculous. You can't go a week without someone scrutinizing you. Hey! Everything that you do is going to be scrutinized. It has been, and it will continue to be that way. And I'm actually starting to pity you. Given this new venture, you clearly either weren't given the proper advice, or you were and you blatantly ignored it, like everything else that's happened in your life. Mama knows best, am I right? But, you know, people are going to scrutinize you. You're not going to get away with anything. The fact that New York City, As Ever, gentleman, is considering legal action over the trademark. And then you got the logo from the town in Spain. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not even going to try. You know, all these things were avoidable had you would just waited, listened to the advice that was given to you. And if people are giving you advice and you're listening to them, and this is how it's playing out, you need to fire them and hire some new PR people, because these people hate you. Or you hate yourself and you're self-sabotaging. Remember the downfall of Britney Spears, and everybody was like poking at her and almost encouraging her mental breakdown? I feel like we're reaching that again with this. And listen, when I saw you marching like a drunk tourist at Invictus, that was it for me. You know, even when you were slinging racial accusations at the royal family, I was still on the fence, because without having a particular member in mind, I thought, you know, it could be a possibility that someone within the institution, an employee, could have been that way. But no, you handled everything so poorly, and everyone is scrutinizing and monitoring every step you make. You need to be above reproach at this point. No more sloppy, half-baked rebrands and launches. No more media clapbacks. No inauthentic, phony, fakely sweet trying to convince us that you're this person that you're not. You know, if you would just slip into your Disney villain era, people like me would have a lot more respect for you. You know, the alleged pregnancy rumors, if you did wear a moon bump and there was a surrogacy involved for those children. The fact that you just refuse to come clean about it is a disappointment, because so many women looked up to you. Some still do. But a lot of women struggle with infertility issues, and surrogacy is sometimes a stigma, or it's something that's completely out of reach. In some countries, it's actually illegal. So you could have been the spokesperson who changed people's opinions on how that works and how it changes lives for people who really desperately want to have a child. But you did it the way you did it instead. You gotta have those kids in the line of succession, right? You know, they were changing rules. They probably would have changed that rule for your children. Just saying. You really need to reconsider how you're moving in the world. And, you know, I'm not coming after you to attack you. I'm coming from a place of genuinely trying to help, because I'm starting to feel bad for you. The world is not going to leave you be. You need to apologize, you need to atone, you need to acknowledge your mistakes, and just be yourself. I guarantee you it would go a lot better for you that way. And as far as your rebranding goes, because we all know this As Ever thing isn't going to last, the Netflix contract is probably on its way to the shredder. Take some time to really consider what authenticity means to you and what being genuine actually means to you. Because everyone can see right through the facade that you've so carefully crafted. And everybody loves a good anti-hero. We don't have enough women in this world who can own who they are and what they are. And I'm going to leave it with that. We all have our opinions. This is just mine. People can take it or leave it. It's no skin off my back. This was just intended to be a little comedy in the day. And if this were to pass by your eyes somehow, really think about how you're moving in the world. Listen to me, because this is not working for you. And people are not going to let it work for you. You need to do a complete 180 from the way you've been moving. Peace out.
So since your logo for your As Ever rebrand is probably going to get you in trouble with that town in Spain, I went ahead and touched it up a little bit for you, Megan. You can even use it for free. I won't mind. I seem to remember in Spare or in the Netflix documentary, I can't remember which one, Harry saying that the reason you guys bought your Monty Shit Show Olive Garden mansion was because there was a palm tree that was two palm trees growing out of the base together. And Harry apparently said, "My love, it's us." And that's why you guys bought the property. So if you were going to use a palm tree for your logo, why did you not use the twin palms growing from the base? Why did you go with this generic ass singular palm tree that you should have had some inclination that somewhere in the world, whether it be Florida or some frickin' tropical nation or island, was going to have a problem with it, or anything in the Mediterranean? Jesus. And then the birds. Well, apparently the hummingbirds were supposed to be symbolism for the late Queen Elizabeth. Oh my God, you guys just can't leave that poor woman alone. Not even in her death can she be left alone by you two. Scrap that. Make it about Archie and Lilibet. And please don't use the name Lilibet. Just say Lily. If you don't want people flipping out and scrutinizing you further, that's my advice. Rename it to something like Archie and Lily Co. or As Ever, Prince and Princess. Prince and Princess Company. Archie and Lilibet Company. Anything is better than As Ever, because, my dear, anyone who grew up in the 90s is going to think as if. But seriously, go with As If Prince and Princess. As If Princess. I think that would be better. You can take my ideas. I don't mind. I'm a nobody. And I'm really tired of seeing you be scrutinized over every little screw up. Start doing better, Megan. You presented yourself as an intelligent, worldly woman, and you have the money for all the help in the world. So what is the problem here? I think you're surrounded by yes people who are afraid of you, and you need someone who can call you on your shit and tell it like it is. Hit me up, because I'm not afraid of you.